March has finally arrived, and with it comes spring and the hope of new beginnings. And while your beginnings may be new, it's the same old shit here. A few snacks, some dick jokes, and some stupid voices. But that's your fault because you clicked play on You Tried Dat. You Tried Dat. I'm Nick North, my pal Chad Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Hey.
Guys, it's March finally.
Hell yeah. Let the madness begin.
That's right. You watching the madness?
Ready to partake in the madness.
When does the madness begin?
All right. So it's this little story here, a little scientific community news.
Yeah.
It says back in 2014, a meteor dubbed Cenos broke through the Earth's atmosphere and fell into the Pacific Ocean, where it sits on the seafloor now and has been there for 12 years. But recently, this Harvard professor, Avi Loeb, believes that this is small fragments from extraterrestrial technology, and he has become determined to find it. For whatever reason, he does believe that. He says the ideal scenario... Right. He could be right. The ideal scenario is that in addition to tiny fragments, we would find a piece of an advanced technological device, like the 100th version of the iPhone. And he says...
What? That's a
his quote is,
turn.
I would love to press a button on such an object.
You know them aliens love that Apple Maps.
Says the 2-foot meteor originated outside the solar system, and NASA did confirm that it fell into that spot, and he thinks he can locate it because it's within, he's narrowed it down to a 40 square mile radius. And he's raised $1.5 million. Yeah, that's right. He's raised over $1 million to do this. And then his quote again at the end is, if you ask my wishes, if it's indeed of artificial origin and there was some component of the object that survived, and if it has any buttons on it, I would love to press them.
Man.
This man's about the buttons.
This guy's loosen up those buttons. He really wants to get at them.
Wow.
So, you think if we discover some alien technology, should we be willy-nilly pressing buttons?
I mean, this guy would love it in Willy Wonka's elevator, right? With like 300 buttons at the end.
Get this guy in an elevator. He's got a boner ready to go.
Stopping at every fucking floor.
I don't know that if I found alien technology, A, I would know it was alien technology. But B, I wouldn't just start jamming on the strange buttons, I don't think. I think I'd have a little bit more restraint.
Yeah, I mean, I assume the buttons aren't going to work anymore. They're not going to do anything, right? If we shot our iPhone to another planet.
Someone might end up ruining my Candy Crush streak or something over there on,
that's true.
On Bleep Blop.
I mean, it's at the bottom of the ocean, right? Like the electronic components are ruined, presumably.
Well, but it's alien technology. Maybe their planet is water-based. They could have thought of that.
I mean, I jumped into my kid's swimming pool one time with my cell phone in my pocket, and
how'd that go?
Stopped working.
Your kid's swimming pool?
Yeah, we have like a little inflatable swimming pool that you do in the back.
You jumped
leaped into that?
Yeah.
Well, I just got in and I sat down and like my phone was in my pocket of my swimsuit.
Broke your hip?
I did a Greg Louganis off the top. And so my phone like completely stopped working after that. And that's just like there was like maybe a foot of water, you know. So.
Have you dropped your phone into the toilet ever?
No, but I know I'm going to someday, because if I am pissing at the toilet, I don't know, it's like I gotta check my messages, you know. like what am I gonna do, think about pissing, you know? Like I can't.
I have pulled out my phone while I'm pissing and noticed, I've thought about how easily it would be for my hand to like lose grip on the phone.
Yeah, because I drop my phone all the fucking time, and the fact that I haven't dropped it. So what I'll do now, if I have to check, of course I don't have to, but if I have to check my phone while I'm pissing, I set it on the sink next to the toilet so that there is no risk of dropping it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely dropped my phone in my food a couple times. Like I'd be like this, and like I'm eating something, and I drop it like into my dinner plate. That's always annoying. And you gotta wipe all ketchup or mayo off it or whatever you're
all
eating.
that ketchup.
Just eating a plate of ketchup, you know.
Tomato soup. Yeah.
Do we want the alien technology at this point? Or are we just kind of at a point where all new technology just kind of sucks ass anyways? So like maybe like when was the last time there was good new technology? You know what I mean?
What are the odds that the alien technology would just turn on alien version of like Tinder or something?
Yeah, it's just alien Facebook, and like you go on there and all the aliens are being racist and not in my backyard and shit, and like spreading misinformation, this Russian alien bots and stuff. You know, like I mean,
probably accidentally like swipe right on Gleep Glorp, and then you're gonna show up and try to fuck me or something.
Yeah, he just pulls up in his UFO with his big old alien dick swinging around.
Like all they're doing on alien Tinder is like these ugly alien chicks are like wearing makeup and getting all dressed up to look hot, and they catfish you when they show up. It's like one of the biggest problems with alien social media today.
That's a huge problem.
Yeah. Hey, I need a body pic, please, Creek Mod.
That is my body. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Why are there 9 eyes all over your body?
Yeah, I mean, like, you're looking through this alien Tinder, and there's, like, 7 aliens in the picture, and I'm like, which alien is this for the profile? You know, like, I don't even know. They all look the same, and, like...
Caption says, hanging out on my buddy's UFO. Like, whose UFO is that? I can't tell who owns the UFO. I'm not going out with somebody.
Are you the one with claws or 7 heads?
Because I'll tell you, like, of those 7 aliens, I would definitely bone 4 of them, but the other 3 I don't even want to touch, so... You know, if I show up at the date and it's one of those 3 Uggo aliens, I'm going to be pissed.
As long as they're all non-smokers, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know, smoke an alien.
All right, let's eat some snacks. 3 snacks, 5-point scale. Love that, like that, different to that, dislike that, hate that. Let's start with this thing we just were talking about opening beforehand. The Nucita Patitas. It's a little plastic container where the bottom is like 2 sticks that come out that are feet, like made into like little cartoonish feet. But then the top is just like a cylindrical kind. It's really, I don't understand how the feet fit in because nothing on the top is like head-like or anything.
How do you eat this shit?
It's basically
push
like
it out.
Push
it squirts out like Play-Doh.
Like, oh my goodness, that is revolting.
One of those little like ice cream push-ups. Oh no.
Oh.
No, yeah, it's like an ice cream push-up, but the top is one of the Play-Doh machines that makes spaghetti.
Yeah. It makes like little noodle shapes.
It comes out in little tubes. It looks like worms.
It's like a bunch of little alien dudes coming.
Oh no.
And there's like 3 colors. It's Neapolitan.
Am I just eating cake frosting? What is this?
No. It just tastes like frosting.
Okay, all these snacks today came from Mexico. I bought them in Ensenada. And I admit this one I had no fucking clue what it was, and I just thought the packaging looked funny with the feet. So I'm like, well, we'll do this. But I think if I'd known it was just cake frosting, I might have opted for something else.
They call Americans fat. What in the world? So this is basically Neapolitan flavored. It's got like a chocolate cream, a white cream, and a pink cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Geiger, what do you think of this thing?
We eat more of these tendrils.
Look up what Nucita Patita means.
I will say, they get points for
worm frosting.
Nucita Patita is really fun to say. It's a fun name. I like the name. The snack, not as much. All these countries think the United States is a bunch of fat asses, and here we are just eating cake frosting out of a squeeze tube in Mexico. The frosting's fine. The strawberry is fucked. I do not like the strawberry. It's like really weird, sickly sweet, fake fruit flavor, like all the worst things about that. The chocolate's not really recognizable as chocolate. The vanilla is too sweet. The form factor is just odd. I'll give it credit for being innovative. I've never ever seen a snack like this before in my life, but I can't say that I like it too much. The taste is not revolting, or I guess I'll give it a low level indifferent. The taste isn't horrible. It's just not. Other than the strawberry, I don't like it all. But it's just kind of weird. So indifferent, but mostly points for just I think it's so interesting that I'm giving it a little bump. But
okay, if you're on Alien Tinder
Mm-hmm.
and you see Creek Mock come up,
Yes.
Your choices are either which would you rather swipe on? A completely human head with a freaky like tentacle-y alien body, or a completely human body with like an octopus type of head.
Is Creek Mock a caveman?
Yeah.
He was.
Now he's an alien.
Okay, can I just put a paper bag over its head? Its alien head. No,
That's
it's
how
human
you want to
head.
treat somebody that
Put the paper bag over the human head.
if you want to
and fuck
ruin
the
all
alien.
alien human relations immediately.
Wait, you want to put the paper bag over the human head? You want to take the most human part of it and cover it up? I guess if I'm fucking an alien, I want the real experience.
It's ruined my alien fuck fetish that I have.
Wait, so the octopus head is an octopus head, but the body is human?
Yes, or vice versa.
You take human body. I'm sticking my dong in something. I'm not going to stick it in
It's kind of
tentacles or whatever.
If it has a fucked up head but a human body, it's basically an alien from Star Trek, right? That was like
Right.
every Star Trek alien, and I'd bang a Klingon. You know, who gives a shit? So give me that one.
Yeah, except those were actors in makeup.
This is Creek Mock. I mean, it's the same, same.
Yeah.
All right, Chad, what do you think of this thing?
Well, what about you, Novak? You swiping Glorp or swiping Gleep? Which way you swiping?
Glorp.
Okay.
No,
Yelp or help?
That's actually difficult.
Because I don't want to be sticking my dick into the great unknown. Like, I want at least some human body parts at the bottom there.
Into the unknown.
Look, all I originally said is, are you swiping right on this person?
Oh, I don't have to fuck
You've
them.
moved directly to fucking.
Well, what alien?
You just want to get. I just want to get coffee with Creek Mock. Okay, you know, like have a nice chat.
Yeah, how do they drink the coffee? That might disturb it because it might be pretty revolting watching an octopus. Like
the tentacles circle the cup and go.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
The tentacles just lap it up like a dog's tongue.
Ooh, it's not easy. I got to think about it. Chad,
Okay, you
I'll
think about it. I'll rate this. I agree with Geiger that I will give it points for the form factor and originality, but the amount of points I will give it is 0. I will give it 0 points for the form factor. This is pretty gross. I can imagine this being something that, like, you know, my 4-year-old or whatever would really like, because it is just like frosting. I think the frosting tastes pretty nasty. It's inconvenient to eat. It doesn't look appealing coming out of the tube, and the worst part of it is honestly the aftertaste, which is sticking around during this whole conversation, and is really gross to me. It's not like spit out disgusting, so I'm not going to give it a hate that, but this is a very low level dislike that. I think this is a failure.
I mean, there's nothing that bad about eating frosting, I suppose. Like I've been known to lick the bowl of after making brownies or something like that. This is akin to that, but just with like a more processed taste to it. And the form factor is stupid. I'm going to give it a dislike that. Wait, Geiger, did you say dislike too?
No, I give it a weak indifferent.
Okay, so a couple of dislikes and then a rough score to start. Let's next go to the gummy bananas. Palmer Candy Gummy Bananas. These did get a very high rating from my wife before the podcast here.
Means nothing.
Correct.
Banana flavored things usually taste kind of bad.
But like banana runts are not bad.
Yeah, I guess. I'm thinking like banana popsicles.
Yeah, banana popsicles, banana Laffy Taffies. Never very good. These do have a very accurate, at least banana shape to them.
Your bananas are shaped like green beans at home?
It looks exactly like a banana. Look at this classic banana right here. Hey, I'm talking like it's a telephone.
How the fuck does it not look like a banana?
No, I mean it does, but just
like a miniature version.
Yeah, well, we didn't say it was a full-size fucking gummy banana.
It looks like the saddest banana I've ever seen, is what I'm saying.
The outside is like a crystallized, like you can feel the sugar. It's not like a smooth gummy.
All right, question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you eat a banana, which side do you open?
You've asked us before, I think.
The regular fucking side.
The part with the stem on top.
This is the shittiest.
You peel the stem back. Yes.
Geiger hack segment of people deciding that you have to start opening all your fucking bananas from the bottom.
That's what my father-in-law does, and then
tiny bit of the top might get mushed in by your thumb. God fucking forbid.
At the cost of produce these days.
The argument is that the stem acts as like a handle. Do
bananas melt or something? You got to go quick.
Yeah, I'm always dropping my banana in the toilet while I piss.
Yeah, bananas are not a tricky food to hold.
Okay. Chad, you're up. Gummy bananas.
Better than I thought it was going to be when I bought it. I will say that. Like, I kind of thought these were going to be horrible. They have a pretty good gummy consistency, right? I don't like a gummy that is super hard. Like, sometimes you buy those Haribo gummy bears or whatever, like really hard and to eat. This one's soft. It is chewy. It has maybe a little too much sugar around the outside. And the banana flavor is it's just, I mean, as much as I love bananas, it's my favorite fruit. The banana flavoring in candy is, like you guys said, pretty much always a miss. I think these would be better in a different flavor, still shaped like bananas, but maybe flavored like a blackberry or something instead. But I think they're better than I expected. I'll give them an indifferent to that.
Okay. Would you rather have the top of your banana be an octopus and the bottom of a banana?
Would you rather open your alien from the head or from the asshole?
I don't want to stick my dick into a banana I've never seen before.
From the asshole.
This is the banana's asshole. Tell me it's not.
So your third option is it is a human on the face and then the legs, but from neck to nuts they are completely octopus.
Wait,
look at this! You octopus from neck to nuts.
So where's an octopus's neck at? Is it like
and it's nuts? Where's
So is it just the arms rotating around their torso, or is it just the area between their like eyeballs and the arms, like that little stretch of skin?
The arms are rotating into their teacup.
Octopus
I mean, that
head
sounds fun.
And 8 octopus legs, but human from neck to nuts. What do you guys think? Is this the perfect solution?
So, but they've got the requisite holes, right? If you just want to fuck them, right? Nuts.
Jeez, man. How horny
I want to fuck the octopus.
No, the holes have all been replaced with suckers.
No, yeah. I mean, that's... No. No.
Finally fulfill your dreams of tentacle porn with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this particular alien, head octopus, legs octopus, and body octopus.
Oh.
But nuts human.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, oh wait. I think these gummies are better than I thought. I agree with Chad. And I like the texture of them. I think it's a very solid gummy flavor. It's not too fruit snacky. I'm going to actually give them a like that. I think the flavor is surprisingly good for a banana. I think the execution is good. So a like. And Geiger, what do you think?
probably going to hover right in the middle there. They're another indifferent. These are fine. I think they are better than I thought. As on the scale of banana candy goes, it's on the upper end. It's not overly chemically and not too sweet. It still doesn't really truly taste too much like banana. My brain recognizes it as banana because I know what that candy flavor is supposed to taste like, and they look like the spitting image of a banana, so that's Correct. How I know.
Yeah.
But the I don't know, and I don't like that crunchy sugar. I agree with you. There could have been a little less of that. So but for what it is, I think it's fine. I'll give it an indifferent.
Okay, an indifferent, two indifferents and a like. See how here?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Yeah.
Peel it wide open.
Peel that banana butthole.
We do have a new kind of Snickers flavor coming up after the break. Could be great. So, Chad, time for a segment.
All right, so we got a segment I'm going to return to. We've done this once before, but I have some theme song for it now, because of course I do.
Is this a Shrek segment?
That is Smash Mouth's cover of I'm a Believer.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I had to pick the Smash Mouth version of it. So we're going to find out today. I'm going to tell you guys some tall tales, and we're going to see if you believe them in a segment called You Believe Dat. And if you remember for this, I'm going to read you some stories that may or may not have happened, probably didn't happen, and you have to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 Snopes on whether or not they happen. You guys remember this?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you'd remember it when I said the stupid rating system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first one, this person says, my dad just called and said, I see you. Last one to Papa's Pizza loses. He's going 90 in a 55, gets pulled over. I'm dying because he's going to get a ticket and I'm going to win. Next thing I know, my dad flies by me and is getting a police escort to Papa's Pizzas. I'm so done. Geiger, what do you think about this one?
Huh? Did he tell him? Did he? Yeah, no, I understood the story.
The dad's going to race him to the pizza place. The dad gets pulled over and then somehow convinces the cop to escort him to the pizza place.
What did he tell him? His wife was giving birth at Papa's Pizza? I mean, they would not give you a police escort.
I'm in a race. Help me out here.
Now, maybe if this is like a small town, I could see like way back in Saukville, they had like 2 cops. Everyone knew him. One guy was an asshole. But like maybe your drinking buddies with him. They think it would be funny to help you get to the Papa's Pizza before your son.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's possible.
Cops are going there anyway.
They were heading there anyway.
If you help me win, my son will lick you from neck to nuts. Okay, so.
Yeah, I could see like in a small town, we all knew the cops, and like he might offer his son up as sexual collateral to win a bet. The cop might take him up on it. That could happen. I'll get in the time-honored tradition of let's get some Snopes out of the way here. I'm gonna give it 8 Snopes. I don't think it happened, but I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility. This
8 Snopes mean it definitely didn't happen. The
I'm sorry.
is like the less likely.
2 Snopes then.
Okay. I guess I was gonna say no, but then Geiger did point out that if this was like a small town, and with some of the policemen, I mean, they're nothing if not completely following of every law.
Yeah, I'm notoriously moral people, policemen.
Yeah.
Always dependable. You can count on them. Yeah.
Right. Maybe this dad said, I'm going to order toppings down. So get me to Papa's Pizza. So I'm going to give this one a 3.
All right. Yeah, we did. You're right. We did start easy. So let's see what you think about this one. Women, all caps, have no control over their behavior anymore. I went to a steakhouse. A woman literally left the man she was with and came right up to me. The man walked up to me, said, The man walked up to me, said, I have no chance against you, and left the restaurant. I talked to both the man and the woman. They were from Las Vegas, of course. I said no to the woman. I just want to enjoy my dinner and go home. I thought by going to a rich place, I can avoid the chaos. Apparently not in downtown Orlando. No richer place than downtown Orlando.
Florida man personified.
Was the guy Mickey Mouse, and did he just bang Minnie?
And where was I? Downtown Disney. What the fuck?
Mickey walked up to Gaston and said, "How can I compete?"
If this is true, this is like a couple that's into cucking or something, right? Like that's the only way that makes any sense of a woman coming up to you and then the man immediately saying, "I can't compete with you." With what? I don't.
You're just gonna have to fuck her while I hide in the closet. It's just how it's gotta be, I guess.
Oh, I'll be in the closet.
Take my overalls down and put my mouse penis in my hand.
Mickey, we understood what you were doing. You don't have to describe it. My mouse penis is smaller than the average male penis, so I had to get real particular with my hands. Ha ha!
They call it the happiest place on earth, but it's really the richest place on earth.
Let me tell you about my wife. She's a mouse from neck up.
Human body down below.
Octopus asshole.
Tell Geiger she can fuck.
She's got all the normal holes, though. It's okay.
Gosh, Mick.
I'm gonna say this. I guess there's an outside chance it was some creepy couple like searching for a guy to come along with them, but I just don't think this is likely. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay, Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even get into detail about what she said when she approached him. She came up and was like, "Take me now." Like, what'd she say? Nothing. Nothing at all. And then the guy got mad and said, "I can't compete with you." And then he made mention that he was in a rich restaurant in Orlando, which I mean, what that makes it like, what, an Outback Steakhouse or something? Like, what's the, what's the,
let me enjoy my Long John Silver's.
I can't compete with you. You have all the latest NASCAR t-shirts. They're so clean. That one has one hole, minimal holes. Unlike my wife, Minnie Mouse, who has several holes. Yeah, I think this is probably, like you guys said, what would probably happen is this man will go into the closet and loudly explain how he masturbates while they try to have sex. But I think this probably didn't happen. I'll give it 8 Snopes. I think this guy wanted to seem desirable and is actually pretty lonely.
No one cooks like Gaston.
Okay, here we go. Went to Whole Foods with my wife. I had on a t-shirt that said, "Unionize today." Guy at the checkout said, "Nice shirt." $150 of food rang up to about $26. I said, "Did you get?" He cut me off. "I got everything, brother. You're good to go." Geiger, Union t-shirt saves him $124 in groceries.
Okay.
Did you get 80% of the things that
$26 is what? One loaf of bread at Whole Foods? What the fuck did he buy?
Did you get literally everything in 4 of my 5 grocery bags? Did you get that?
Oh man, look at that.
This is like downtown Orlando, and then maybe that was only a few things that he bought.
Fucking Jimmy Hoffa of Jewel Osco. Everyone's fucking excited to see him coming. Yeah, look, I'm all for the working man. A real good way to not only not be part of a union, but to get fired is to give away $156 for the groceries. Now, is Whole Foods for snooty bullshit? Yes. Whole Foods can what? Get fucked. That's right. It can get fucked. I would love to watch Whole Foods get fucked in the ass while I sit in the closet and jacked off. Whole Foods, I have no love for Whole Foods. I don't
Whole
like
Foods,
being in there.
Normal holes. I mean, it's in the
Right.
name. It's got all the holes.
3 Whole Foods.
Whole Foods from the neck down.
Let's say is Jewel at the cash register, but Whole Foods in the aisles. I think this is a pile of organic bullshit. Some free-range union asshole. No, thanks for the support. Let me endanger my terrible hourly job. That's not going to happen. I gave it 7 Snopes as my arbitrary rating.
Okay. All right, I'm torn here because this hits home on 2 fronts for me.
You were once a member of a grocery store union,
and I do currently belong to a union.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you,
did the Jewel Union protect your rights? No,
yeah, that's the thing. I belong to a regular union now, and I've paid full price for all my groceries. So it doesn't.
You're not wearing the right shirts, I think, is the problem. Yeah. You need to get some more union shirts.
But I also worked at a grocery store, and I was happy to give away shit for free. And not concerned about the concept. Like, would have been happy to be canned. So,
what kind of shirt would they need to be wearing for you to trigger the discount?
No shirt.
Hell yeah.
Wet t-shirt.
You top pervert. Consider your dinner paid for tonight.
You get all these groceries if you pretend you're in a Girls Gone Wild commercial right now. Camera right there. Let's pretend.
So
for every can I see is one less can you pay for.
Up to a max of 2.
It's a max of 2 cans. All you got.
Can for a can. That's how I operate as a grocery store checkout.
2 cans of green beans off my bill. Thanks.
I believe in the old laws. A can for a can.
The golden rule.
I'll accept balls.
Wait, did you give it a rating, Novak?
I'm gonna go 5.
5 stars. Okay. I was on a cruise ship, and I slept with probably 40 guys.
Oh, Jesus. Hell yeah.
It was a fun time, and I thought it was great. Then
did he actually get on the naval ship?
Then a few weeks after I got home, I went to the doctor with vaginal pain. He told me I got
no shit.
Yeah.
He told me I got the stretch. Was that
He told me you probably got stretched out right good.
He probably got fucked by Mr. Fantastic. That's what he told me.
Was this 40 dicks at once? Jesus Christ.
I went to the doctor with vaginal pain. He told me I got stretched by all the different penises.
This guy has a real
doctor.
highfalutin doctor degree. He must have gone to rich college in Orlando. My medical diagnosis.
That'll be $500.
Broken by penises.
My official diagnosis is stretched by all the different penises. So it is true. The feminists have been lying to me. I don't know what?
About what? Getting stretched out by strangers?
The dicks won't stretch her vagina. Maybe she had vaginal pain from the STD she probably got.
Yeah.
Novak, we'll start with you here.
Dive in, Novak.
Have the feminists been lying?
Figure out what part could be true. Went on a cruise, probably true.
Yeah.
Slept around on the cruise, certainly could be true.
It must have been a long cruise to bang 40 dudes. You know what I mean? You're not doing that in a 3-day cruise, probably.
Wasn't that the crash landed on a desert?
Wasn't that the Jules Verne novel Around the World in 40 Dudes?
But The doctor does not sound like he is a doctor.
The doctor sounded like the 40th dude that was in her. Oh, God, I think they were stretched up all these other dicks.
I'm going to give this a 6.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I don't... I mean, I've never been on a cruise. How many people are on a cruise? Like,
it could be a few thousand on some of these bigger ones, yeah.
So it's not like she slept with like half the boat or whatever.
I mean, if she went on a small cruise, maybe.
That's true.
It's just one night. It's a one-day cruise. Everyone run a train on me.
20,000 holes under the waist.
I mean, I guess I believe she could have done 40 dudes.
Uh-huh.
I don't, and I guess it is probably like, I don't think it's because the different sizes stretched her out. I think it's probably just like you see, either an STD or just like, it seems like a lot of pumping. That probably you're probably just sore from the activity.
A lot of single
itself.
dudes on a cruise.
Yeah, well, we're not single dudes. You don't know.
Yeah,
could have been hedonism to the cruise. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I mean, I'm with Novak, where I think this could be a likely story, but that the doctor part of it was not true. There's no doctor that's like, my official diagnosis is dick stretching.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
Different penises.
You had a panoply of dong. So I would say I'll go down the middle, 5. Split the difference.
Okay. So you guys think the feminists have been lying then? Okay, got it.
I do think they're probably lying, yeah. Put me on record.
All right, so... Next one. This has some pictures attached with it. It has a picture of a McDonald's to-go bag with a huge rip in it. And then it has another picture of an envelope. And on the envelope is written the word Dasher. And then there are like probably... Oh, I see. It says in it. But it's so many $100 bills are just in this envelope. So here's what the text says. I ordered food and left my DoorDash driver a $10,000 Christmas trip. But not in the app. I put clear instructions in the order notes to check behind the trash can. The driver ate my food, dropped off an empty bag, and never read the order notes. Some people block their own blessings. So they're claiming they put this $10,000 in cash in an envelope. It's just a standard envelope, like a regular letter envelope. And they put that behind a garbage can and put in the app, check behind the garbage can, and instead the Dasher just ate the McDonald's and left an empty garbage bag.
So
didn't take
okay,
this is what this is claiming.
I'm not going to bury the lead here. This is a 10. This did not happen.
Check behind the garbage can.
Fucking hey, I'm going to do this incredibly magnanimous gesture for some guy, but I'm going to turn it into the dirtiest scavenger hunt of all time. First, go root in the trash behind my house. To find an envelope of cash, you destitute fuck. That's what you're basically telling this person to do. On top of that, they did not then go, oh, this is weird. I guess I'll eat their dinner and deliver an empty bag full of wrappers. Why would they even drive to the house then if they were just going to eat the food? None of this makes sense.
You would not come into my dark basement. You missed out on 10 G's.
Lower yourself down into this empty well, okay? Take off all your clothes. Put the lotion in the basket. That's what's in the notes.
I am inviting 40 men to come to my house. Enter an envelope and stretch it out. No, there's just none of this happened. You would not.
Your envelope's been stretched out by 40K.
All the different $100 bills.
All the different denominations have probably stretched this envelope out too much. It's just too much. I don't think this makes no sense, and you wouldn't leave 10G just in a fucking envelope in the trash.
$10,000 in $100 bills, which it has fanned out in the picture, sticking out of the envelope.
Look, and I got to be honest, unless this guy's getting DoorDash every day and has a personal relationship with this person, this is a weird gift to accept in general. Even if I was the guy that went back there, found a wad of cash, I wouldn't believe it. I would assume it was stolen or something. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, right.
So
I'm being set up for,
exactly.
for something. Yeah.
This is how you launder money is through DoorDash, right? Yeah, this seems like a 10. Plus, I think that was the burger was a Big Mac from waist up and a Whopper from waist down. So I'm going to give this a 10 also.
Okay. All right. Next one has a picture of like just the huge hunky man with black and white. He's wearing like a robe, and you can see a bunch of his chest. He's very jacked.
Wait, he's in black and white?
The picture is a black and white picture.
He's a priest.
I don't know why they put that, but then the person, I don't know why they put this picture, but they said, a girl said she doesn't date short guys. I told her I'm 5'6", and she tried to cancel, but I was already outside. She pitied me and she pitied me and still went. Then we got out of the car and she realized I'm actually 6'1". I told her at the end I couldn't see her again because she's too short. Short kings, I did this for us. Heart emoji.
Us?
Well, she's 6'1", I thought. I'm very confused.
But he said he was 5'6", so, he's maybe a little short king stolen valor, but Novak, what do you think?
She said, I'm going to cancel this date. And I said, the call's coming from inside the house, so that you will not cancel the date.
And I said, you'll find my car keys behind your garbage can. Go out in the back alley.
This guy, he fucked himself. He gave the lie up at the end when he said I did this for us. It was a slip of the tongue, which revealed that he is in fact 5'6". So I'm going to give this. I still think it's I'll give it a 7.
He might have gone on a date at one point in his life with his mom.
Right.
Geiger, what do you think?
He might have been waiting outside some girl's house and refused to go until they went out with him.
The police threw me in jail. Short kings, I did this for us.
Tell me I'm 6'1". I can't leave I can't come until you tell me I'm 6'1". I mean, I don't know. That's the confusing part is and then by the end of the date, she realized I was 6'1". She realized something that's patently false. You didn't get taller during the date. I mean, she realized she would say any fucking height on earth to get out of your car.
Tell me how tall I am if you want me to unlock the door.
Yeah. And she realized I'm 18 feet tall. Okay.
And that's what she realized. I had 91 arms. I was 8 feet tall, half octopus. As long as I didn't come closer with that chloroform.
Say that I'm 6'1" if you want to see daylight again, bitch.
Whose pants are the reddest? Whose pants? This did not happen. Well, okay. It might have happened, but she never realized he was 6'1". She realized he was a creep and wanted to get as far away from him as possible. So I'll say some of it's probably, there's some grains of truth in there. So this short king is in fact a short king. He's just
how I look short? I'm 6'1". All right.
If I manifest it into being.
He's just been reading The Secret. So yeah, it's this guy. All right, I'll give it a 6. I think there's a little truth in there, but he's.
Yeah, I don't think you can gaslight somebody about your height.
No, it's pretty obvious. Yeah, maybe an inch or two, but yeah, I'm 7'3". No, you're not.
All right, so the title of the next one is I flashed my cock in the food hall by mistake.
And there. One.
Yeah, so it says,
yeah.
I can't believe what I have just done. I went shopping in a food hall to get my weekly shop, and I was dressed in jeans and a t-shirt, but I don't wear underwear. I had been in the food hall for about 20 minutes having a good look around when a female member of staff came up to me and said, I think you better put that away, pushing my cock back into my jeans.
Well, spot the lie if you can.
I immediately apologized and did my zip up, as I didn't know my zip was undone, and said, I hope I didn't offend anyone. And she said, not that I know of. The only reason I came up to you was because I heard 2 women talking about a guy shopping with his cock out. And And I don't think they were upset because they were laughing about it.
Oh no!
Whoa, now I'm upset.
Saying more guys should shop like that.
Okay.
Geiger.
Yeah, all right. I bet the two women were just dying to see more cock out shopping. This is first of all, this lady is the worst employee of all time. Yeah, I came up here because someone said someone was shopping with their cock out and just smashes his dick back in her pants. That's how I'm supposed to handle this delicate situation, correct?
That's a pretty good employee. That's
a return.
That's a good
service
employee.
Most places don't offer. Put your dick back in your pants.
Touching a customer's dong. If I'm walking around schlong out, they could discreetly come up and be like, "Your zipper's open, sir." Not here. Let me untuck your ballsack back into your zipper. This guy just wanted to make it seem like he had a nice dick. This whole moral of the story was that the women were pleased that he was shopping with his dick out. I guarantee that's not true.
Yeah.
No one wants to see, even the hottest guy, even if you're like at least 5'6" to 6'1", because really, who can tell the difference? No one wants to watch you walk around with an old jangly dong. This did not happen. I believe his zipper was undone, and I believe maybe someone told him to zip his dick up, but no one came and restuffed his pants for him. So I'm going to say 8.
Okay.
Yeah, walking around like jeans with no underwear, that sounds really uncomfortable. But I believe he might have purposely like tried to be an exhibitionist.
Yeah.
And I believe the conversation probably went, "Zip up your pants before I call the police." And that was probably where it ended.
Do you want to do it for me? No, I do not.
I'll give this a 6.
All right, last one. It's a little long. See if you can keep up. My daughter, 23, and her roommate D, who's 34, came home to visit. They're grad students, and we live 80 miles from their university, so we see them occasionally during the semester. I was working on my motorcycle, a Harley Fat Boy Cruiser. Big, loud, wide body, and it shakes and roars. And they were in and out of the house all afternoon while I changed the oil, adjusted the brakes, and cleaned it up. As I started to ride it, inside, my daughter said, "Dad, you should take D on a ride." Okay, cool, sure. Want to go? Here. As I handed her a helmet and got off to help her on. Now, I say I fucked up because when a man has a daughter, other girls the daughter's age and younger just seem so young. Not like they seemed when we were 30. So she climbed on and settled against the backrest, and I gave her a helmet with a microphone headset inside, and we headed down the long driveway and onto the 2-lane highway. The bike roared and vibrated, and as the RPM rose and fell, the vibration changed direction and depth/intensity. She wooed and laughed into the mic. "You good?" "Yeah." So we took off. She was sitting a bit higher than I was, and with the wide body and backrest, leaning back a bit with each leg on the pegs in the back, sort of pressed against me, the seat divider, and sort of wrapped around me. Pulling out of the farm, we drove down. Pulling out of the farm, we drove down a 2-lane road. We made a turn down the interstate on-ramp, and I downshift and gunned it. Exhaust belched out and the engine roared. I heard her, but I don't really talk. Whoa. Oh my God. Whoa. As I was doing 75 to 80 and planned to turn around at the next exit 4 miles away, then I heard her breathing heavier and squirming behind me. "Oh, shit, damn, whoa." Normal words when flying down the interstate with wind blowing and bouncing along. I didn't think anything of it. Then she leaned back, shifted herself, squeezed her legs around me, and gripped the grab bar on both sides of her seat. And I heard and felt her say, "Oh, fuck." Her knees were shaking, and her knees were moving forward and back 2 to 3 inches in a rhythm. Her legs held firmly against my hips. "Oh, crap, she's not. Shit, she is. This is, oh, shit, crazy, fast, so fast." 10 minutes later, we were pulling into the driveway. I have to play dumb. "Damn, that scared the hell out of me, but then it was the wind. Wow." I held the bike upright and she climbed off. And asked if my daughter wanted to take it out herself. She rides, so I trust her with mine. "Nah, I'm good." "To D, you okay?" Yeah." They walked away and I heard my daughter say, "See, I told you so," as they whispered back and forth. Tonight, my wife pulled me aside and said she heard them laughing in my daughter's room and overheard the topic being discussed. Do you know what happened on the ride? No, what? Nothing. Never mind, she said. She had a fun time. Okay, cool. Now I feel weird.
Yeah, real weird. You wrote a fucking 8th grade creative writing project about it.
Dear Hustler.
Jeez. How old was this girl?
Well, originally he said 34, but his daughter was 23, and then later he said it's a girl that his daughter's age. So,
all right. Okay.
No heck.
I told you you'd come on the back of my dad's
You should really go on this motorcycle. You'll really fucking cream yourself. What?
There's 3 truths in this world: death, taxes, and coming on the back of my dad's bike.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
he might have taken a girl for a ride in the motorcycle, and they might have been like yelling stuff to enjoy it. But likely this man's never made a woman come, so he doesn't understand like what the noises would really be like. I'm gonna think this is probably not very likely. I will give it a 8.
All right, Geiger, close this out.
She was bouncing up and down in the seat saying, "Oh my gosh, yes, the wind." And I'm like, man, she must be nutting back there. What a fucking creep. Look, if that let's
I want to go for a ride in this motorcycle. I'm fucking boner in this guy's back. Holy shit, Fred. Oh god.
Oh, the wind as I soaked the back of his jean jacket.
It was especially windy. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Oh, the wind.
Oh god. He explained sheepishly that it had been a while since he had gotten caught in the wind, so like that. Normally, he's able to wind much longer.
It's the wind. Those are thick ropes of the wind.
It was
clearish,
grayish wind. It was so weird when his wind was dripping down my bike. I just think let's suppose for a second this was all true, right? Mm-hmm. An adult woman that's not related to him got on this bike, fucked her brains out, got home, great. You wouldn't tell this story in such lurid detail if it was like a family. I would be not telling a single fucking soul what ever happened because it's awkward as shit. Wouldn't be like. Or if I did, I'd be like, oh, you're never going to guess what happened. Not like doing his fucking Walt Whitman prose, like the fire belched over the free plains. Oh, this girl's panties got drenched. What the fuck? The wind whipped through my hair while I gave this girl a not 12 comb. This did not happen. This is a 10. Letters to pen else this was.
It was made so much better by Chad's female coming.
Oh my goodness. God damn.
I'm a real 2-wind chump.
Okay. Let's eat the last snack. It's Snickers Xtreme Cacahuate.
What? Excuse me?
I looked it up. I'm pretty sure it just means peanuts. So I think it's like an extra
peanuts.
Now, it does seem a bit thinner than a regular
it certainly
Snickers
does.
as well.
Does it have extra peanuts?
I was about to ask.
I think the ratio is a lot higher.
Yeah, I think you're right now that I'm looking at it.
It tastes a lot like a Snickers, for sure. I don't think the ratio is necessarily better. But if you are going to take a classic and fuck around with it, at least just try something that's not going to make it taste too different. That's just to load it up with more peanuts. And I do like peanuts a lot. And the chocolate. I think it could use to be a little bigger. I think the skinnier size is not in its advantage,
Mm-hmm.
but it is very tasty. It tastes a lot just like eating like a turtle candy. And I do love Snickers. It's not far off from Snickers. I'm going to slide this into a love dat. I could eat these all day. It's a tasty candy. So, Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, I didn't quite taste the additional peanut in the beginning, but you are right. There is more of them. I was worried that you would give it the old, they took a good thing and fucked with it, but I think it's enough of a piece of what a Snickers is that maybe it's not that bad. The turtle is a good explanation. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Turtles are tasty. Snickers are tasty. It was a very solid like that. It was very good.
Okay, it's likely going to win here. But Chad, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. It is pretty close. It's worse than a regular Snickers. I mean, that is pretty clear. I think it needs to be thicker. I think it is also like a lot tougher, to like bite through. I don't know if maybe they make the caramel harder down there or something like that. But it's just
easy.
Getting on my bike. It's
the caramel's harder from the border down.
If you look at North America, the United States is kind of like from neck to nuts, and so that's where they do the caramel right. Which makes sense because this country has no brains. But anyway, so yeah, there's my commentary. So it's, I don't know. Yeah, it's.
Chad's not going to be a part of your system, America.
I just owned everyone. It is the ratio is not as good. It is a step down. It is still tasty. It has all the tasty kind of components. The chocolate is good, but I agree with Geiger's rating. I'm going to give it a like that.
Okay, great score for the Snickers. It easily wins today. Geiger, where can the listeners contact us?
If you would like to talk to us about if you ever made a woman ejaculate in the back of your motorcycle, or a man, I mean, we're open about either one. Let us know about what you think about Novak's many, many mutant animal sexual hybrids of octopus head and man body, man head, octopus body, man head, man body, octopus middle, all kinds of.
It's supposed to be an alien, not an octopus. Originally.
Well, you were saying octopus originally, right? All right.
Yeah, well, he's an octopus now.
Yeah, it's an octopus alien. I thought that was
right.
Well established. Maybe you weren't paying attention.
No. I don't care what it is. It gets on that bike, it's fucking explode.
Wrapped all 8 tentacles around my hips.
I don't care what kind of holes you got. This bike making you come.
Right? Says Cajun Dad. I went down on the bayou and made a girl get all swampy down there, if you know what I'm saying. No. When we was done, her panties were like the Everglades.
My hovercraft vibrate like a pair of gators on crack.
How is she coming from a hoverboat? She's just humping the fan in the back.
You know how much wind those things
Oh, that is a lot of wind.
It's about the wind. It's all about the wind.
That wind cord just about blew all the cum out of that man's balls. Bayou. Anyway, you're not going to reach out to us. Let us know what you think of our snack rating. Suggest a snack for us to try. Ask a question for the mailbag. You can do so at youtrydat@gmail.com, on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Leave us some reviews, stars, anything like that if you like what you hear. If you also think other people in your friends and family would enjoy the podcast, let them know about it. And as always, thank you for listening.
Okay, that'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time. Channel 3, Brandon.
Whoa. oh my god, whoa.